I'm Colin Lester, the Chairman and the CEO of JEM Music Group, based in Willesden, West London. I've been in the music industry for 35 years. I believe you are only ever 3 minutes away from changing your whole life, and for me, the definition of success is being able to live in the moment.
You were nominated for Manager of the Year 2017. What goes into being a good manager?
A love of music and a respect of music. So if you respect music, you respect artists. Most importantly, you need to be a control freak, because as a manager, you are controlling the playing field. We work in real time. So there are things that will happen in real time that will be useless by tomorrow. Therefore, it's a way of life.
So you can't really switch off?
No, I don't really switch off, no. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I switched off, I wouldn't be bored shitless. I think I would be. I love what I do.
Fill Me In made Craig David the youngest male solo artist ever to achieve a #1 single. And obviously he's gone on to have like immense success. How did that come about? How did you discover Craig?
I heard a record on a pirate station called Lush. It was a song called Rewind. It was him that I was interested in. I managed to find his manager and then managed to convince him and Craig to sign to my little record label, where there were other labels all trying to sign him. And I remember him coming into my office, having just been to Sony. He played me a song when he came in called Walking Away. Walking Away for me, for someone at 17 or 16 when he wrote that, to say I'm walking away from the troubles in my life, I'm walking away trying to find a better day, for me told me that this guy is special. Very few 16-year-olds are going to write that.
In the years that Craig went a bit MIA, he never stopped. He was writing songs the entire time. He continued being in the studio the entire time.
Continuously wrote songs.
Yeah.
He wrote songs. Some of them were angry, some of them were bitter, some of them were hardcore club, some of them were good.
Yeah.
But as a manager, I always helped to, my role was to continuously try and inspire him and not stop him. Because if you stop a creative flow, it's a bit like, you're holding back something that has to come out. And at some point, all artists, I guess to a degree, artists, like therapy. I've had artists in the past who almost feel when they go on stage and deliver their songs, it's like an exorcism.
Yeah.
And Craig is one of those artists.
What's your flavour? Tell me what's your flavour. Ooh.
Caramel and salt.
How has your role as a manager changed over the past 35 years?
The industry's changed to a degree, not to as much a degree as everyone thinks it has, because ultimately, I don't think the music business has changed.
Yeah, you said good record plus radio equals successful song.
You got it. The industry hasn't changed.
Right.
It's still about songs. E-commerce is in every single business.
Yeah.
It's not just about, everyone seems to think, oh God, the music business has changed. It's not just the music business. The commercial side of it has changed in every single business that exists. So the music industry isn't unrecognisable. Actually, commerce is unrecognisable to what it was. The thing that is still crucial and still the most valuable part is the commodity of what you release, which is the song. It's the song, it's the record, it's the ability to be able to still write great songs, still perform live, sell tickets. That's never going to change.
Ed Sheeran had 4 songs in the UK top 20 this year at once, and I just wanted to know how that's going to change and what's wrong with that and how that has even come to be.
Because of streaming, and because streaming now goes towards the chart, it's actually, again, down to the consumer, which has always been down to the consumer. You could have put out 7 singles at the same time. It does devalue the singles chart. A single is something, it's a time and a place. An album is a body of work that moves your career forward. If you make great records, you make great music and people want to hear it, whether it's Ed Sheeran or whether it's your new album that I can't wait to hear.
It's really good, honestly.
Yeah, well, no, I'm really...
It's just one track that's going to blow your mind.
Well, no, I love... Well, that's the title, isn't it? Blow Your Mind.
Yeah, well, no, that's my album. The track is Chicken Teriyaki.
Yeah, I think
Which
the
is
problem with
really
that
tasty.
is, yeah, I'm going to sue you
Why?
because I wrote that.
Have you sued anyone?
Yes, and I've been sued.
Have you?
It's wonderful. I love that.
I'm
I
guessing
love that.
we can't talk about it.
You can talk about anything you
What
want.
did you do, Colin?
I've been sued over the past, but you know,
This is how you know you're successful.
well, it's a great
Someone
thing.
sued
Of course,
you.
it's a great thing to
No
get sued.
one's ever going to sue me.
I think that litigation is a very, very sad demise of any relationship or any contract. So I would never advise litigation at any point, but if people fuck with you...
You know, in Andy's episode, he said you don't have to be a wanker to be in the music industry. Have you been one at times?
I think I am a wanker. You don't have to be a wanker, but sometimes you do, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense?
I think that applies to life in general.
Why are you being a wanker should be the question.
Okay, sure.
You know, have you ever been a wanker knowingly on purpose should
Yeah,
be the
I
question.
have bad days. What keeps you up at night?
Everything keeps me up at night.
Really?
Yeah,
like
everything.
global warming and stuff?
Well, not really, no. What keeps me up at night is the continuation of being able to build something you've started. I have to feel that I can win the lottery. I have to feel that I can ultimately, you know, there's a dream and that I can smash it. If you play me an amazing song or an amazing act, that for me motivates me more than anything else. Family aside, putting sex aside, for me, the most exciting things, and maybe
Food.
football as well.
What food?
No, but we're going to put food below this one but we're going to keep football as part of maybe family and sex, even putting sex
I
aside.
don't know how your wife would
Now
feel
let's
about that.
see this then. So we're just going to put family aside.
Okay.
The thing that can most excite me
Yeah.
is hearing an amazing song. That's what inspires me. Artists inspire me. People inspire me. You know, I'm inspired by other people, and I think that I'm very, I'm very interested in people. I'm interested. Everyone's got a story.
What's your blurb?
That's a really hard question.
What's it going to say on a tombstone? Didn't mean that.
No, what's it going to say on my tombstone?
Oh, fine. Not a wanker. Well, sometimes. Don't
Oh,
sue me.
no,
you
told-
can't.
told you I was ill. You can't sum my life up in one sentence. I think that, you know, what is my life? It's not. I'm in the now. We're here now. This is the present, okay? Yesterday's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. This is the present.
That's why they call it a gift. Do you have any regrets?
No, I don't have any regrets at all.
What about this quote I have from you, which is, I fucked up some people's careers along the way?
Did I say that?
You did, yeah.
I don't think I've ever knowingly fucked up anyone's careers, because that would make me a very powerful person to think that me individually can fuck up your career.
Do you believe in failure?
No. Failure's not an option.
Do you believe in luck?
I believe you make your own luck, and the harder you work, the luckier you get.
What's the most important thing you've learnt about the record business?
The most important thing I've learned about the record business is there are no rules. Follow your instinct. Make sure at the end of the day you are very, very convinced that you've done the right thing by the people you represent and your company. You can only ever do your best. You can do the best with what you've got. The worst culture that exists in life is blame. I have a no-blame culture.
Do you ever doubt yourself?
I think everyone has a certain amount of doubt. Act the part and you become the part. So,
Blagging.
no, it's very different. Blagging's not the same, actually, but blagging is actually a very good asset to have.
Yeah, thank you.
In life, not about management. You know, blagging
Yeah.
is way up there.
Okay. What's your biggest life lesson?
The thing that I've learnt in life is that the most precious thing we have is time. Time is a commodity that you can't buy. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. You know, you can steal my watch, okay, and I can go and buy another watch.
Love to.
But you steal my time, I'll never get that back. So my biggest life lesson is that time is the most valuable commodity that we have.
Is there a formula for success? If there is, can I have it?
Yes, there is a formula for success,
Okay.
but I don't have any idea what it is, because you only understand it when you've got there, and then when you're successful, you endeavour to be more successful.
How would you define success?
Inner self-belief and happiness.
What has having money taught you?
The more money you have, the more money you need. Is there any regrets I have in life? No, but do I wish for anything? I wish I could learn to live in the moment more and enjoy things in the moment, because we don't. We're always thinking about, oh my God, I need to... If you've had a number one record, you worry about the next one's got to be number one. And if you've got a Bentley, then you want to buy the Ferrari or whatever else it is, So if I had anything that I wished I could do better in my life, it would be to live in the moment.
What are your views on fame?
For me, fame is about doing something that matters. You could be famous for the right reasons, and I've noticed something in you during this.
Oh my God, have you?
I think you could be very famous. And in that process, I could be infamous. So together, we could be...
Notorious. What is the key to a successful marriage?
Friendship.
How would your wife describe you?
Wanker.
Do you have a favourite child?
Nope. Although they think I do.
Cool. Who? Your
Can't
son.
say.
You have a son, don't you?
It's actually one none of them know about.
End.